Welcome back to Broken Sword, The Shadows of the Templars, Director's Cut. We're still in Marib, and I have a toilet brush that I'm going to return to the Alamut's owner, and I don't even know his name, but I'm going to return his toilet brush. I've been recording for quite some time today, so my throat is starting to get a little bit scratchy. Let's see now, inventory, I have this, and let's return it.
Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back.
A kebab-stained brush. Oh, I got the keys to the toilet. I'm very, very happy.
The manager took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off. What was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning and detergent before go around my, you bend.
He said all that?
Body language account for much, you know? Oh, yes, indeedy.
Well, that's good. And he's a very, very cleanly man, I must say. Cleaning the toilet brush before using it. Oh, I have a toilet place. Let's see now. What's this? What's the...
It was a roller towel dispenser.
Can I take it? Nah, couldn't.
The mirror was as clean as anything else in there.
Do I look good? Yeah, look good. Still looking good. That's good, George. You look like a proper gentleman. I don't think so.
I hadn't drunk anything since the morning, and I didn't need to use it.
Thought so. Oh.
Oops.
Well, I got something out of that. I got a chain. I'm not sure what I need it for just yet, but we got into the toilet, we got one item, and that's a start. So I'll just go back because I think I have an idea of something else that I need to do. Because I need to get some money so I can get to the Bull's Head hill. Let's see now if I can go over here to Nijo. Is he playing with the ball yet? Yes, he is. Good, 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 good. Because I know what to do now. Pet the kitty. Kitty gets angry. I use the bell. Man opens door. Cat. Bounce. It's Kitty. Kitty gets crazy. Yes! Perfect. That's what I needed. There you go. I thought he would be angry. Well, I wanted to get back a little bit for Nijo using me as a diversionary tactic. But I got this.
The statuette looked pretty sorry for itself after its fall. Chipped with both arms broken off.
Perfect. That's what I needed. Let's talk to Dwayne.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
I have this thing.
What do you think of this?
Looks like the kind of thing Pearl might be interested in. Not old enough, though.
Huh. Not
Okay,
old.
well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
I'll give it a try. Let's see if we can get it off on her.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George.
Yeah.
Are you interested in antiquities?
Am I? What have you got there, George?
How about this fine statuette?
Oh, George, that'd be ideal, except, I don't know. It looks new, George. You wouldn't be trying to make a fool out of me, would you, George?
Good God, no, Pearl. Nothing could be further from my mind.
Yeah, sure, George.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's
Okay,
been
I
a
need to
pleasure,
figure out how to
George.
fix
Don't be
the
a
statue up.
stranger.
Just have to figure that one out. I mean, I have gotten the statue, so now I just need to make it look old. I got the brush and everything. Let's see now. My goodness, I need to sell it to her, and they wants to get it. I gotta presume. Yeah, just one guy. Huh? 1 second, guys. Okay. I know what to do now. I take this and I use
The
it on
grease
that.
paint had worked magic. Now it looked like aged marble instead of cheap plaster.
Perfect. That's exactly what we needed.
Hello
so
again,
now-
Pearl.
Ah,
Why,
damn.
hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Right, let's ride on her in any way.
What do
in
you
any
think of
case.
this fine piece of ancient statuary?
Oh, Matt, that's just what I've been looking for. Just one thing, though.
Oh?
It looks awful similar to that modern one you showed me.
Ah,
Damn.
well, that's because... You see, that's because...
Not a good liar,
That's
George.
because the first one I showed you was a modern copy of this one. And I sought out the artist who'd done the copy and bought the original. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, George, how can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. Believe me. Would you
Yeah.
like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If he gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
Great. That's
I've
exactly
gotta
what
go
I
now,
wanted to know.
Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, I was so
The
quick
merchant
and I was so quick that I ran all the way there and back again within 10 seconds. And got the statue.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
I hope they can forgive me.
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours. Looks Roman.
Because of
wouldn't
no
know.
arms.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't. It's the find of a lifetime. I mean,
$50. Take it or leave it.
I'll take
Sounds
it.
good.
Here you go.
And there we
here
go,
you
50
go.
bucks. Yeah!
Thanks for the money, Dwayne. This'll come in real handy.
I ought to be thanking you for finding this Roman statuette.
Really, you shouldn't thank me at all for that.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Shouldn't thank me at all. I just gave them a fake. But I don't mind. I got my money, so now we can actually ask Ultar to drive us to the Bull's Head Hill and get on with things. Of course, it's going to be, yeah. Let's see now. There's Ultar. Let's talk to him.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
There we go. There's the
About
money.
Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh?
Sure.
Okay, it's a deal. Here's the cash.
Ah, most splendid. As you say, the cash price moolah is correct.
It is.
Mister, we make with haste.
Where exactly is your taxi? Because the only vehicle I can see around here is an aging Army surplus truck.
Yes?
Ah. Okay, I'll be along in a minute.
Good. And off he goes.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
Wait, George. No, no, no. Yeah, because we need that. I was a little bit too hasty. I just need to get one more thing from the bathroom. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So I'll just take the keys again. And then go into the bathroom, because there's one more thing in there that we need, because the taxi will be broken.
I knew the door was locked.
You have the key in your inventory, couldn't you just use it? There. It's this thing. I'm going to take it. I'm going to have the toilet paper. For no reason whatsoever. Well, not toilet paper, but paper towels. Towel dispenser thingy. There we go. Now I'll leave. Now I'm happy. Happy as a clam can be.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
Yeah, I'll leave them there, George. And then get going. Thank you. There we go. And we have now Ultar. And his truck. Air-conditioned taxi, definitely. Yeah. Luxury taxi.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Yes, let's go.
That's your taxi?
Oh, yes, most assuredly. Most entirely splendid taxi in all Marib.
It looks like an old army truck to me.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard caps and your Judd Hershes. You have lost sight of what a taxi should truly be.
About 4 tons by the look of it.
There, you have hit the nail in the nutshell.
Okay, already, let's go.
Regrettably not, most esteemed pair. There is a
What did I
minor
say?
problem of a tiny nature. The fan belt has taken it upon itself to break.
So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I must wait for a ride to the garage for a replacement.
How long is that gonna take?
1 day, maybe 6.
I can't wait that long. We gotta get moving.
But how, my friend?
I'll think of something.
Yeah, don't you worry, I have this
Is
thing.
this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing, yes.
It was enough? I thought it would be too big.
Ultar took the towel from me, cut it in 2 lengthways, and gave me half back.
Oh.
With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so... Serviceable, yes? Very serviceable indeed.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes?
That's incredibly creative, I have to say. And off we go. Oh, someone's spying on us. Wow, I thought it was a Jeep, but that's really a truck. 4 tons of truck driving through the desert. And there's the bull's head. Is that yeah, it's a bull's head. And I believe that there's a risk of actually dying here, so I'm going to save the game as soon as I'm allowed to. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to save the game, so I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue. We have something here.
Centuries of hot days and cold nights had opened a crack in the cliff edge, deep into the living rock.
Well, let's have a look then. If there's something we can do with it. We have a tree here too.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Uh-huh. And we have a dead twig here. There we go. And into the pocket it goes. What's that?
I damaged that tree enough for one day.
Okay, it's still the tree. Can't see if there's anything else here. No. I need to get down there, so I would have to use this and this
With
together.
a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
And we use it here, so we can climb down.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Let's hope the twig holds our weight. Let's go down.
Well, that looked really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Aha! Down we go. So, we're in front of the cave. There's the cave opening, and there's only one thing we can do here, and that's the hole. So here's that, and we need to get in. Oh, hurry up, George. You're slow.
Close up, the niche looked somehow artificial.
Well, let's put your hand
I
in.
didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there. But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there. A metal ring, as wide as my hand.
Pull it. Ah, come on, pull it. Don't
I
be a
took a
baby.
firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled.
Voila.
Whoa there!
And we found the entrance. Here we go. That's nice. Exactly what we needed. And there's...
Around the corner, I found the corpse. Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again.
Ah, there we have the reason.
Oh, man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
Well, we have our Indiana Jones wannabe here. But first, let's look at stuff.
A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries.
That's the thing.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
Well, that's the thing we had to look at, and here's a map too. Well,
I
it's
couldn't
England.
take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
Oh, okay. We have studied that, and then let's have a look at Klausner, who sadly died here. Yeah, he's dead.
Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration.
Yeah, he's very, very dead.
Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana Jones.
Can I take the hat? No. Yes, no.
I've done more fun things in my life than searching a corpse, but as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my way. I cautiously flicked open the jacket.
Aha! That's what we were looking for.
Hey, what's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
There we go. That's what we were looking for.
There was nothing else in the pouch. I searched the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped.
Yes, actually I would, because this is really crappy and you shouldn't go exploring by yourself. That's stupid. Oh,
The mouth's
crap.
opening. It must be Ultar. My God. If he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar! Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are! You!
Khan.
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe
Very
me,
kind
I'm
of him.
really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it
Ow.
sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
Well, better just walk outside and do as he says. Have not much of a choice, do I?
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
Yes.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about. Yes,
Probably.
I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
Nope.
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
I don't know.
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. Yeah, X marks the spot.
Come now. Do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin. Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
It
Well,
does.
I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks,
Hopefully.
I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now.
Damn.
Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Well, nice image there. Can I save? No, I can't. Otherwise, I would have tried that one first because I think I'm going to die. I'll go out as a man, please.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart, a rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
That's
Yeah.
your mistake.
Well, what the heck?
Give him this. Let's get the hell out of here. Run! George, jump! Whoa. That was a quick escape.
The canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Josh.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Yeah, I sure did. I didn't need much help, and you're probably going to complain about it.
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
Let's ask her about Lubino.
Just how long have you known Labino?
Andre? We met at college. He helped me out when I was a fresh air. Showed me around, that sort of thing.
You never told me that before. I thought he was just a working acquaintance.
So he is. I rarely see him these days. You know, he hasn't changed much. A little lesser at the front, perhaps. I'd forgotten how much fun he could be.
Well, that's really fun to hear. Well, that's it for this part of the talk.
I'd better
I should
get back
going.
to the quest.
Because I'm going to Spain. This time it's going to be a lot of traveling. We need to go to Spain. There we go. Spain. Wow. Yeah, here's the Spanish manor and everything. Very beautiful place. And here's a person I can talk to.
There was a crotchety old guy watering the lawn. If this garden was all his own work, he was more capable than he looked.
In such case, very, very impressive. And you walked through the water, George.
Hi, is this the De Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Oh, but then I'd like to talk to the Countess.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
No.
No, she hasn't won the lottery.
A more cunning man might have claimed that she had.
Oh yeah? They might have, might they?
And that more cunning man would have been kicked off the premises. The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Now let's ask about the Templars
What do you
then.
know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
Well, he's not very helpful, so I'll leave him
I'll
alone.
be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Well, let's walk around and hopefully he doesn't stop us too while we're having a look. While we spelunk. Okay, there's the hose.
The hose ran from some sort of utility room all the way to the lawn.
I should do something here, like...
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Maybe I can do something with this hose? Maybe? Just give me a second, okay? Okay. As you know, we have the blood pressure gauge, so we do like this. Should stop the flow. In some weird way. That's a seriously strong one. Also for gripping around such a small place, but I didn't know they could do that. And Lopez
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
is
See,
angry.
my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that
Oh.
means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Yeah. That's what you say. I'm going to anyway. The old crotchety guy. There he is. I'll try to hide, maybe?
The armor was about my size. I had a mental vision of putting it on and clanking off to see the Countess, with the gardener hanging hopelessly on the outside trying to stop me. Apart from being stupid and unworkable, it was a great plan.
I like it. I like the idea. Well, we're going to try and get up here, I guess. Uh-oh.
Hey, you on the stairs.
Oops. I know this
Damn.
doesn't look good, but
Look, senor, all I want is a quiet life. A life without mad, house-breaking foreigners in it. Understand?
Look, I just wanted to, use the bathroom.
Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? So, up the stairs doesn't work, so let's try down the passage. Dogs? Okay, that's it, I'm hiding.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
Ah, that worked. Even though I'm extremely visible behind this armor. They should have seen me there. Oh, what a silly way to hide. Now, let's go upstairs. There she is.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
Okay.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well.
Fair enough.
Please, sit down.
Well, there's a nice Templar cross here.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved.
Precisely.
Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Oh, well, it's a little bit sad.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be
Wow.
worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children?
Hmm?
What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
Well, tell me about it instead.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
Interesting. Ah,
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a...
you.
You! Why, I feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
I thought it would be something else. Like police station. Not being fed to the dogs.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
So, the mausoleum.
This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh.
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Okay. Lopez.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
And there we go. That will be at the end of this episode. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys around.